before Apple's smartphones began bending unexpectedly, LG started making a phone with a deliberate curve, and it's continuing to turn heads with another, the LG G Flex 2. This concave Android phone is the follow-up to the world's first curved smartphone, the LG G Flex, and while it bends the same way, it has new dimensions and specs backing it up. Going with that new, more manageable display size is a high-resolution P-OLED touchscreen that's 1080p, up from the decidedly deficient 720p display of the original. With a faster Snapdragon processor, more RAM, and Android 5.0 Lollipop on board this banana-shaped boat, the LG G Flex 2 is headed in the right direction. The specs make more sense this time around, but does a curved smartphone make sense to begin with? I bent over backwards to test out all of the following features. Display. The LG G Flex 2 kicks in the extra resolution necessary to make it Full HD, meaning its flexible OLED is now on par with other 1080p screens out there including the Moto X. It's no longer 720p and stretched to 6 inches. At 5.5 inches, those 1080p lines of resolution are even more dense, equating the pixel count to 403 pixels per inch, up from the old 245 ppi. What's clear right about the LG G Flex 2 display is that it's more durable than the first Flex as well as traditionally shaped smartphones. It's not completely flexible as the name suggests, but the phone does have some give, as evidenced by my finger forcefully pressing down on the phone's curved back hump. Design. LG touts the LG G Flex 2 as the perfect equivalent to the curved 4K TVs that it is showing off at CES 2015, a design that the company says naturally matches the contour of your eyes. As skeptical as we remain about this curved trend, it does offer something new to increasingly stagnant smartphone designs. They've been refined ad nauseum. LG touts this as the first official phone with the Qualcomm's new system on a chip for 2015, complete with 64-bit octa-core CPU and speeds of 2.0 GHz. Backing up the speedy processor is 2 GB of RAM, showing that LG is not quite ready to make this the premier product sporting 4 GB of memory. It is, however, the faster DDR4 RAM. The other kind of memory, onboard storage, amounts to 16 GB and 32 GB and, yes, the LG G Flex 2 adds a much valued micro SD slot that maxes out at a whopping 2 TB. The Snapdragon 810 processor should make for better battery life, and given the smaller 3000 mAh polymer that replaces the LG G Flex's 3500 mAh battery, that's a good thing. Charging the smartphone is also easier thanks to the next generation chip and new battery. It supports faster charging that's said to garner 50% battery life in under 40 minutes. That matches the turbocharging found in the phones like the Nexus 6 and Droid Turbo, and it's clutch when on a brief layovers between airports. Interface. LG's skinned version of Android 5.0 Lollipop should also extend LG G Flex 2's battery life, evening out the naturally smaller capacity. It is a 5.5-inch phone after all. Other new software features include Glance View, a way to peek at the time and notifications with a single swipe held down from the top. LG's skinned version of Android 5.0 Lollipop should also extend LG G Flex 2's battery life, evening out the naturally smaller capacity. It is a 5.5-inch phone after all. Other new software features include Glance View, a way to peek at the time and notifications with a single swipe held down from the top. LG admitted that the original G Flex had a camera that didn't meet most users' expectations, but the 13-megapixel snapper on the G Flex 2 intends to right those wrongs. It has advanced optical image stabilization, laser autofocus, and dual flash all on the back. On the front, there's a 2.1 megapixel front-facing camera. The camera software is also better, especially if you're looking to snap some selfies. Gesture Shot makes its way to the LG G Flex so you can form a fist to activate a 3-second timer. Even better, reviewing the shot happens automatically when you hold the camera down, as you would to preview the resulting pic. Early verdict. I like the LG G Flex in flamenco red because it sums up LG's choices a lot better. It's a new approach to conventional smartphone design. There's more to like about the LG G Flex 2, and the first phone certainly had its admirers. But it was a bit of a cult following, and of those fans were all about the 6-inch display. Nevertheless, at 5.5 inches, the new design is more likely to be picked up by bored Android phone owners tired of the same flat design. The specs make sense, and the G Flex release date is expected in the first half of this year, debuting in Korea first in January.